Having another chat platform. It used to be. They've changed it very recently, I'm pretty sure. I need to double check before doing it, but I'm 90% sure they changed it so that you can, but you are fully responsible for anything, like any other chat kind of thing. Basically, Twitch doesn't take responsibility if, like, someone says something bad in your chat. Right. I believe that's what it is. Am I live? How do I see if I'm live? Does it show on YouTube? I have no clue. It says I'm live, but the stream's private. I forgot the stream. Okay, I need to... Might be help if I made it public. That might help. Right. Now if I go on YouTube. Oh, it appears! Oh! Okay. Okay. Hopefully. I'm so glad I checked that, otherwise I actually would have been streaming privately for like an hour. Okay. The main reason we're doing a Basic SMP stream today is out of like everything, this is by far that I stream regularly. This is by far the most demanding on my PC, right? Basic SMP. So if this runs, multi-streaming should be good, right? If not, then we run into an issue. But quickly, I'll solve it again. I want to talk about what my plan is for this multi-streaming stuff. I should also make sure that the game is showing. That'd be nice. I haven't streamed in a bit, so this is kind of all over the place. Okay. Let me make sure game audio is Minecraft. You should be able to hear it. Okay. I need to remember to have Twitch side chat pulled up as well. YouTube chat. Right. Is it? Hold on. Let me make sure YouTube is showing. Okay, it is. Brilliant. Right. Let me quickly explain what this whole... It's gone again. Okay. Give me one second. Let me quickly explain what the whole idea with this whole multi-streaming thing is, right? My channel, despite recently I did a couple like test videos with Pokemon, my channel, especially recently I've decided, is like fully Minecraft themed, right? I think any other videos will probably go on the VODs channel. So it's pretty much Minecraft themed. So all of my streams that are Basic SMP or the new world I've done that I'm working on a video for that'll be out soon or whatever, they'll all be multi-streamed to YouTube. Of course I get a text right as I start spawning. YouTube now live on my channel. Thanks YouTube. Thanks for letting me know. Anyway, but any streams that are like Assassin's Creed Odyssey or I've got a couple that I want to do coming up like the next couple days that I want to do that are non-Minecraft, or if I want to play Pokemon or whatever, they'll all only be on Twitch and then uploaded to the VOD channel later. Just to keep the channel Minecraft based, and I thought, you know, it would make sense to do that. The main reason I want to try multi-streaming is because I feel like it just makes sense if I'm trying to build out the YouTube side of things with more videos and stuff. I might as well also include my Minecraft videos on YouTube if possible, you know. But if you are on the YouTube, I haven't really done any videos on this. This is Basic SMP. This is my base. And the main reason I wanted to do this is I was looking through photos from my holiday last year. I've got some great reference images for like my base. So hopefully we'll get started on that soon. But I think today we're just gonna do a bit of terraforming. You know what? You know, today's all for trying new things. Let's work on this area. Because I haven't worked on this area, like, at all. Since, like, making it. So, I think we're gonna hollow it out a little bit. And get some shulker boxes. We'll hollow it out a bit. And then try and add some stuff. I want to experiment some new terraforming. Which, to be fair, I don't know if this is the base to do that on. Considering how much I've already built up here. But, you know, it's worth a shot. But, important question. How is everyone? How are we all doing? Hopefully, the answer is doing well. But, you know, how are you doing, gang? Do I have my wings? I do have my wings on. I forgot to grab shulker boxes. Alrighty. This is like my first... No, this is my second time this month on this server. I'll be honest, I took a bit, technically a little bit of a break from it. Everything's still going well. I just wanted, you know, some time to work on other things. Yes, I've got a video in the works. And it's what I like about Basic SMP. I swear I had shulker boxes. I swear I had some. Let me check the last area I was working. Oh, and I have a ton of shulker shells, don't I? Let me check. Let me check. Yeah, this is like my first stream of the month as well, actually, now that I'm... No, it isn't. I streamed a bit ago with on peak. But like that was like a couple weeks ago now. I think that was this month. I'm not too sure, honestly. It's been a bit weird recently. I haven't been streaming as much. But I've been cooking up some videos. In the meantime. But I don't want to speak too soon, you know. Don't want to speak too soon or anything. But it doesn't seem to be running too badly. Overall. Yeah, now we can gather the materials. So I'm just gonna chip away at this a bit. It will make it hollow, but then I think we can work more with it being hollow than with it half being here. You know? But yeah, I think my new goal for Lacamas, right? Also, hopefully the volume is good. Like I said, I haven't streamed in a bit. So honestly, it might be a bit loud, but hopefully it isn't. Now, okay. But as I was saying, right, my goal for Lacamas now is I want to work on like sight lines so that where you're looking from at the base, it still looks cool, you know. Because then this looks nice, but then obviously down there it's a bit messy. So we can work on that. Let me sleep real quick. Yeah, genuinely, I think this part of the build has been like this for like a year now. If I'm honest. Well, I mean, this bit was built last January, so honestly, yeah, this part's been like this for at least a year. Over a year now. Okay. I know I want stairs running up from like here up to there, but I'll need to work that in later. I also need to figure out how I want the actual like paths to connect, because up here I'm not really sure what I was doing up here, you know. I need and this house is probably gonna go because it was built a while ago and I've got no ideas for it. I just need to plan more for what the plan is. I've also got like tons of stuff to do over here. A bit more where we've been working recently. But like down here, I've got so much I can work on. Because I have so much for like the river that I need to do. Like we've started a little bit here, but I honestly think also adding more like flatter areas would be useful, and more trees and everything. Basically, I've got about 50 projects I can jump between at the minute. We could put the let me find it. Oh, it'll be somewhere around here. I hate looking for playlists on Spotify because I can never find them. Oh, there it is. There we go. Yeah, that might be what we do at the minute. Just jump between terraforming projects, so we're not just working on one single bit of terraforming. Oh, this is cool. I wonder what's is there anything in this cave? Does this lead to anything? No. That'd be cool. I have a cave. Maybe not here. I don't think like there's any spot here to put one, unfortunately. Oh, there's glass. I just don't think it makes sense to put one right here. Like, it wouldn't really be useful. I also don't want to use all my ideas on this area because I do want to eventually expand. I do want to eventually expand to these islands as well that are like surrounding it. Yeah, I'm probably gonna put like half of this at least back of the like stone I'm destroying, but it's easier to work with it gone. Okay. I need to make it look natural to fit in with like this bit. Because I know over here there's just like a couple rocks. I need to make this area look better anyway. Because I like started working here and then just left it. But like this side of the island's pretty much done up until like here. Although I might change this terraform. This was done ages ago. That is one thing of having this base for so long. Like all the styles of terraforming just clash a little bit. I can make it work though. Okay. The stairs are the awkward part here. Because for here I just kind of did like a bit of a pathway and then some stairs. But I don't have any sandstone on me. Okay. I dump the stone off. I'll put the gravel in there as well. But if I dump the stone off, then I can go grab some sand. Here we go. I think that's most of it. There's bits there left. That's most of it at least. Okay. Grab some sand. Do I have any of the ones I need? I need to put sandstone. Do I need smooth? I don't remember if no, I didn't use it. Okay. Take that. Don't need that. Okay, I need to craft more sandstone then. There we go. Okay. So I think we need to lay out where like the mountain's gonna be, or like where the rocks are. I also want to include grass because I realized that like this area is all very like sandstone, but I do think some grass would help make it blend in a little bit better. I think that's just something I need to add everywhere though, like not just here. Yeah, and then do we have a stone cutter? We have several stacks of them. Dice roll, give me 1 second. I need to find where it's gone on my desk. All right. That's a shame. Let me do the dice roll. 15. Not too bad, not too bad. Welcome to the stream. How's it going? How is it going? We're just vibing, testing out multi-streaming on... Oh god. Okay, I do not have any long-range weapons. Which is ironic because I use a trident and I have a trident in my offhand, but that's for movement. I do not. Yeah, I need to light this place up. That's what I need to do. Well, there we go. All right. And then if he blows up over that, that's fine. But how is it going, Tracy? How is it going? Okay. Actually, does it make sense to... I don't think we need a staircase here, actually. I know it was the original plan, but, like, I'm just thinking about it. We already have a staircase on that side that leads you up to the exact same spot. Like, I get that, you know, you have multiple stairs to the same thing, but, like, do we need it? What was my roll? It was 15. Pretty good, to be fair. Pretty good. These are the cracked versions. I can't use these. I could. I'm not going to. I need the regular ones. But yeah, I want to stream tomorrow. There won't be one. I don't know when the next one will be after tomorrow, but I'm planning on streaming tomorrow. But that will be only on Twitch, as it is going to be a different game. I'm not sure what yet. I've got a couple options of what it could be, but I'm still deciding what I wanna do. Or it'll be Minecraft, and we'll be back here. We'll see. You know. You never know. But I'm glad things are going well. Okay, let me grab my camera. Another reason that prompted me to do this stream today was I was looking through the pictures I got when on holiday, or like reference images, and I've got a lot of ones of like mountains and stuff. And they're cool building spot, to be fair. One day I'll get them all on my PC and not just on my camera, and then I'll be able to show you guys them. But for now, I do not. I don't know where my SD card is. Like my SD card to camera or whatever. I want to look at the photo. Okay. This is very inconvenient. That is okay. One thing that I did notice is like I could have used like a different rock for it, right? Very easily could have used like I'm not entirely sure what I would use like instead, but there were other options, right? To specifically stone and not using stone, but what I can do and should include specifically is like bushes and stuff on the, like there's a lot from all the photos I've got, there's a lot of like foliage just on the things, and we're gonna put some trees in and it'll look lovely. But I'm trying to add like a decent amount of grass to this bit is my idea. I'm just kind of throwing rocks at a wall and seeing what sticks, you know. Like I said, there's no real plans for today. It's just kind of making sure if multi-streaming works, you know. What I might do is run like this across here, but I'm not sure. I might just go against the entire like nature idea of this bit. But like this area being unfinished has like ruined so many screenshots in its time, you know, especially because it's so like front facing of for the build. Like it's one of the first things you see is that it's unfinished, because like usually for screenshots I'll go like over here, and first off, bloody hell, it's looking cool at the minute. Once you get more trees in, I think that'll look great, especially like over there. But like you can see it leaves like a mark where it's very clearly unfinished. And especially with the stuff further back, even if there isn't necessarily anything there, you can see stuff further behind. Like there's a bit of blank space behind the statue of Atlas, but behind that, despite that being blank space, you can still see the cliff behind it, right? Whereas this is just a large like empty space, and we need to fix that. There's also like a different terraforming style, because I want to change this mountain because I think it's too jagged and just kind of goes up too much and doesn't really leave any room. But so I have more space to work with. Zen! Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. How's it going? Let me get that dice roll for you. Where'd I put the dice? I had the dice. Oh, that way. I had it 2 seconds ago. You got an 11. How's it going? How is it going? First stream back in a bit. We're vibing. We're vibing. Hopefully things have been going all right. Probably won't be a super long stream tonight as it's a bit late and it is also I had a 5 a.m. shift this morning, but I'm not in work tomorrow and I've got some sleep since, so we really can just go for a bit. I'm not in tomorrow, so thankfully. And as I was saying, there should be a stream tomorrow night, but it will be only on Twitch because it is going to be a non-Minecraft game. And I'm very excited. I just need to pick which one it is. There's one that I've heard's kind of like Firewatch, and I love Firewatch. You know, I've mentioned it about 1,000 times. Oh, there we go. I've mentioned it about 1,000 times that I like Firewatch, so it's kind of like that. And it is also going to, but then there is another game which I'm not entirely sure. It's more of just like a general like cozy game. To be fair, I've bought both of them. I will be playing both of them at some point. They're both like 5-ish hour games, so my goal is to like just go live a bit early tomorrow and play through one of them like fully, hopefully, and then I'll get to the one I don't play then. Don't play tomorrow at some point. But yeah, stream a bit earlier tomorrow, and then there probably won't be one for a little bit rest of the week. There might be one on Saturday, but I don't know. We'll have to see. I'm hoping next week I can get back into like a schedule or a flow for streaming. Movie nights on Friday night. God. Yeah, I'm just trying to I'm just trying to find good times to like fit streaming in along with video editing while adapting to my constantly changing shifts, because they can't just keep me at one time for the life of them. How's this looking? Editing stream, but then there's spoilers. You know? Because I've been really good at not spoiling what this upcoming video is about. Not at all. I haven't said anything on YouTube. Elsewhere on stream, I'm not that great at keeping a secret, but mate, come on. Have a day off, come on. There's a new Minecraft update today. I haven't really checked it out because it's the baby mobs like update, and it looks like cool, but like I play so much modded that like I don't really have a world to check it out on, and like it's not something that's like, it's an experience, but it's an experience in a way of like as you're playing through the game. That's fine. I've got rid of the effect now. It's an experience as you're playing through the base game versus like trial chambers, where it's like, yeah, I'll do a stream, I'll make a world, and we'll go do a trial chamber, and that's kind of it. It's more of like you're already in a world, and then, oh, this is cool, I get to experience the update, but I don't have a world to do that. Alrighty. I don't have a world to do that, so I'm just not. You know, it's a cool update. But I'm not like rushing to get it. Ooh, ooh. Yeah, I'm just trying to make it through this week, man. I've got like, my shift times are really awkward, and like I've got extra shifts this week. We'll survive, you know. It's better than not having a job overall. So, you know. It's hard because I want to spend so much time working on this video, but I just can't. At least I only have 1 to 5 AM this week, and that's past now. And I have a day off tomorrow, so like, really, it's not too bad. It's just the Sunday shift's gonna be particularly rough. Should have heeded Ellie's warnings back from Tundra of retail. How does this look? Like all the grass is like, I don't know. For some reason the build's not sticking out to me. I feel like it's because there's not enough rock. Too much grass, I think is the issue. And I'm also like, it's hard because I don't. It's also one of those that's on multiple fronts that I need to make it look good versus like one like angle you're viewing it from. I also should probably kind of bring it down a bit here for like walking through the gate, so that like you're not just going through one section. I don't know. It's good progress at least. It's good progress. But there's a couple other areas. I might just like work on the terraforming over here a little bit. Because here at least I have like a vibe that I was going for. I need to like collect some grass at some point. Like it feel like not like this grass, because I just don't really have any, and I really want to use it more for like. Because I'll be honest, I'm always like if we just got like the half-built forest over here. I don't even know if I did it here actually. No, I don't think I even started. But I am mainly like I'll tell you a little bit here. like just throw some bone meal on the ground, call it a day. But I've seen people being like putting a lot more effort into like making it look better with like different plants and stuff, and I really want to like just try. I want to like add more details to Lacamas than I am currently, because I've had it so long that like I've had it so long, but it doesn't look like it, you know. Like I feel like the progress and details don't match how long I've been working on it, so I want to make sure it looks as good as it can, kind of thing. But overall, even if this is a bit of a short stream, we'll probably go for about 20-30 minutes more, which I know is a short stream. I'm just quite tired, and my main goal for this was just to kind of see how it goes and to check if multi-streaming doesn't like kill my PC, because the thing is, I mentioned this earlier, Basic SMP is like the heaviest thing I consistently run in terms of a game. Like nothing else really is as demanding as Basic SMP is. So like overall, sorry about that. Overall, knowing that this works is pretty good. On both. Let's go. I have to be a bit more careful about what music I use, because I don't think YouTube I can hide the VOD. Hide the music, but well, you know, I'll figure something out. I've just got instrumental vibes on at the minute, and I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it. Okay. Where did I get them from? Poppy bush. Can I bone meal them? Nice. I've got a couple. I've got this one that I've been listening to a lot, like off stream, called Nintendo Favorites for happy mornings. I'm loving it. Just put it on for a little bit. I'm loving it, man. They're all like pretty peaceful. But yeah, like I'm really kind of busy at the minute, but like life's kind of been a vibe for a decent amount of it. Played D&D the other day, right? Doing some D&D. And what were we on bicycles for? Right, I was going to check. Yeah, I did D&D the other day. Continue the campaign. Oh my god, am I so happy I have a high persuasion check and performance check. I have charisma as one of my main stats in my character. Oh, bicycle. Goldenrod City is the theme from Pokemon. Super Piano 64. What was I looking for? I was looking for bones. They'll be elsewhere. I haven't been in Lacamas in ages, man. Yeah, no. What was I saying? Basically, I got sent to prison. Rest of the party got a fine, right? But I'm in prison. Jay wasn't my fault. I actually interrupted a church ceremony in game, and they were not happy about it, so they arrested me. And I thought the reasonable reaction to this news is obviously I am going to, because I'll be honest, my character's a bit of a menace. They've already escaped prison before through the use of Fireball. And I went, you know what? I've done that. You know, been there, done that. Don't need to do it anymore. You know? So, I instead had this huge elaborate plan that somehow worked. My character's called John Doe, right? And I am a warlock, but the entire joke is my godly patron is myself. But because John Doe means like unidentified person or like kind of anonymity, I was just sad like, guys, you know, I'm my godly patron. He's the god of anonymity. Come on, guys, you know? And they're like, we don't believe you. So I then go, all right, well, obviously the only reasonable action to do now is pretend to be smited by a god, you know, as one does, obviously. And so I do like a persuasion performance. I do a performance check, sorry, to see if they believe it, and just start like acting like it. And then they get like the priest to try and like heal me. Like the town gets like the priest in. And then I'm like, all right. If I want to get out of prison, the obvious answer is to take a bit of damage but escape and set myself on fire. So I do. With I think it's Fireball is the spell name. I set myself on fire and pretend it's part of this divine act, right? And then get up and go like, hello gang, free me from I am like the vessel of this god, free me from prison, or else you'll be smited. Spoiler alert, I'm not actually a god, but they don't know that. And then like the entire town just believes it now, because all the like important people witnessed this. And they also like gave like, there was like a whole elaborate plan, but everything went really well in the session. And then about 10 minutes later, we met this wizard guy who we were looking for our quest, and he didn't want to work with us, and the confrontation ended with him casting Fireball at like using it like an 8th level spell slot or something. I think that's what Synerge said. Synerge is the DM, by the way. But basically a lot higher level than we are. The highest spell level I can go up to is 3rd level, right? So I get hit, barely survived death saves. My character almost died, but I was sad that like, honestly, I don't mind if they die this session, because 1, it's been a good session, and 2, you know, everyone thinking you're a god and then dying in a giant fiery explosion is a pretty good way to go. All things considered for D&D. But yeah, it's great because I want a lot of this grass. Right, I want to get a lot of this grass, but I also want these flowers, and thankfully right next to my house has both, so we can just up our amounts of having each of these. It would be brilliant. Yeah, I think I'm gonna try and do a schedule from now on for streams. The only thing is, it's hard because I stream late here in the UK. it'd all be after my shift ends. So like, some streams might end up just getting cancelled because of being like shattered after it, but we'll see. We will see. Okay. I've also realized, gang, I really need to play more Pokopia because it's a great game, and it's also why I bought a Switch 2. But I just haven't played it in a little bit. It's a great game. I might stream it. Like a little bit, but I think if I do, it won't be a regular. It'll just kind of be like a chill stream, you know. I feel like it makes a good like hangout stream. Yeah, Smash Bros. Well, I have Smash on. There isn't a Switch 2 one. I have Smash Bros Ultimate. I don't really play that much. It's a fine game, and like Galaxy loves it, you know, and I can see why. But like, I'm also really bad at it, and Galaxy's really good at it. And that's where most of the enjoyment comes from. No one wants to watch a guy suck at Smash Brothers. But I do own Smash Brothers. I also own Mario Kart. I didn't get the new one. Mario Kart World for the Switch. I'll be honest. Mario Kart's fun. But like, only like one person I know also owns it. And like, it's not a game I'd really play by myself. And like, I'm already dropping a lot of money on a Switch 2 and Pokopia, that, you know, I'll save a little bit and just not get Mario Kart, and then if people get it later down the line, I'll just pay for Mario Kart later, you know. It is my idea. Because like, Galaxy's also the one that owns Mario Kart World. And also said that they played it a bit when they first got it, really enjoyed it, and then never played again. So like, I just don't think it, yeah. But I will probably try and stream Pokopia. I also bought the Fire Red Leaf Green remix. I got the Leaf Green one. One, because I prefer the exclusive Pokemon in Leaf Green. Two, because Charizard's a fraud, and I'd rather support Venusaur. And they're on the cover. I did actually go Venusaur. I'm a Squirtle guy, to be fair. Squirtle's my favorite of the Kanto stars. However, I've never played like a game with Venusaur. And in terms of like water types in Gen 1 and fire types and grass types, there is more fire and water types that I like, aside from the starter trio, than there is grass types. So I went, you know what? we'll go Venusaur. And it's been good. I need to play more of that as well. I need to balance my time better, but I'm spending so much time video editing at the minute. Oh, yeah. Because let me tell you, like, genuinely, this video is like... Oh. Is the stream still good at least? Yeah, that's just Minecraft being weird. Believe. What was I saying? This video I'm working on, it's like almost half an hour at the minute. The video will range from 25 minutes to about half an hour. It is a long, like, let's play video kind of thing. Trying to come up with a new style. It's going well. I'm really enjoying the process, but it's figuring out what I include and cut. But I'm like in the final bit of the video now, so. You've been locking in? I have been locking in. No one believed me. No one believed it possible, but I have been. Yeah, there's some like stuff at the beginning I need to work on, and like more of the structuring that I need to work on the back bit of the video. But like generally, I'm hoping it'll be out by the end of the week. Like, if I'm honest, I'll be very sad if it isn't, because I feel like it should be. My goal is just to get as much of it done tomorrow and Thursday as possible. Because Thursday I'm in late. I do most of my editing before work because like I just can't bring myself to like. Usually I just want to relax and just vibe when, and sometimes I do edit on like after work, but like most of the times on like on late shifts I'll edit before going in. Yeah, it's been going well. It's been going well. I'm hoping people will enjoy it. It's kind of like a remake, technically, of one of my previous videos, but like, one, it's a lot better, and it's also not trying to be a remake. You know, I'll just say what it is, because I've mentioned it before, like elsewhere, that like, it's not really a surprise what it is. I'm working on a new Cobblemon series, and my goal is to do more editing tomorrow. I'd also love to get filming episode 2 tomorrow. If I can get most of episode 1 done. I don't know if you guys can tell, I've been kind of riding a Pokemon like vibe since like the 30th anniversary like stuff, because like I've been so like, I've actually managed to be able to get some Ascended Heroes, and I'm so happy. Like I've like Pocopia's been great as well. Medium Grassy are not what I'm after. But like I'm actually being able to open cards, which I haven't been able to in a while, you know. Wind and Waves look sick. Corpia's out. I've been watching more of Horizons. You know, like, and I just wanted to do a Cobblemon series. It's more interesting, I think, than the last one. Because without going too much into it, Gummy made some custom things for it that are very cool. And yeah. my goal, I don't know how it'll go, but my overall kind of vibe that I want is to see how long I can go in this world, like, and stuff. Because the thing is, right, especially since it became more of a trend, I try and avoid calling things a forever world, right? Because there was some great points. I don't remember where I saw them, but like, especially when it was first becoming like a big, like everyone calling videos forever world stuff. Which, like, to be fair, in my first gameplay video, I did call it a forever world, right? But it's like, that's because Basic SMP's been going for over a year, coming up on 2 now. But like, it's just because a lot of videos came out and it was like starting my forever world, and then it's like, it's not, does it count if it's only starting as a goal, you know? Because it's technically just a world. Like, obviously you can call it whatever you want, right? Because it is just like a title at the end of the day. But like, my goal is to build up as much cool stuff. I've got so many ideas, and just make some videos, have some fun. I've tried to be very loose on the amount of mods I've added, because the big, a bit of a peek behind the curtain here. The big reason the last Cobblemon series didn't continue was the way Cobblemon is. It's a much newer mod. It's been out for about 2 years now, I'd say. 2-3 years. And because of that, it is hard to add, like, you know, it's hard to, in that time, add every Pokemon, add every mechanic, add every gimmick that the Pokemon have, add your own things, add, like, Minecraft related things, make all the models, all that stuff, right? It's really hard. So obviously, you know, as every update comes out, more and more of the Pokedex gets filled out with that, like, official Pokemon models. And obviously all, like, the wiki and everything then gets updated, and like, they add a lot of interesting stuff, because it's not just adding Pokemon. Cobblemon has so many, like, fun mechanics. They have a full fishing mechanic and stuff. But and like, they added a ton of archaeology stuff at one point. And the previous mod pack, it was a mod pack made that, like, I downloaded. It was the Big Chat Guys Plus mod pack. And it was a really well made mod pack. There was so much to do. But the issue was Cobblemon was behind and you couldn't update it because of dependencies and stuff. Which meant that, like, I'd look up at something and I'd be like, oh yeah, this, whatever, like, I don't know, let's say, bloody, this is a bad example because he absolutely was in the game, like, but like, let's say I really wanted, like, Mimikyu, right? I'd look it up and like, oh, Mimikyu's in Cobblemon, great, right? And then it's in an update that wasn't on the world, right? There's a couple of them that happened to. It wasn't Mimikyu specific because Mimikyu's been in it for a while, but like, you know what I mean? Where it was kind of like, I'd get so many ideas and like excited about stuff that I've seen, and then like, nah, you know, like, can't do it. And it'd be seeing all the like cool update stuff and not being able to use them just kind of demotivated me. So my goal, I've tried to add as little Cobblemon based dependencies and just as little mods as possible in general, outside of like the ones I want to actually use, so that when Cobblemon updates I can keep up to date with it, because I'm really excited. My other thing is, this is a bit of a spoiler, but if you're here, you know, you get to hear it, I guess. My big goal is, I'm basically gonna try and get, like, while playing, Also just invite like other people to the world for like a video and stuff. And then like have them help with build projects or like do a fun adventure and stuff. I just think it'd be fun. You know? Spice it up from my like regular single player videos. Because even like Camplay, despite being a very, being on Basic and being very multiplayer and in that way, a lot of the time it was just me doing stuff. And I'd love to do more videos where it's like grabbing Jen or Gummy or whatever. Jen, Gummy, Akira or whatever. And then going like, let's go on an adventure. And then we like do a bastion or whatever. Is like kind of the idea. Or like build a Pokemon gym. You know, like it's still very up and like coming up with the idea still. But I think it'll be fun. The Pokemon world's also great. I will be streaming it, but not much. Basically, I'm gonna have some projects such as like making areas look nicer, and like terraforming and like tree building. They'll be like stream activities because it's less important. It's not really something to include in the video, and then the big stuff will be video exclusive. Or like be done in videos, and you'll be like, whoa, that looks sick. Whatever. I'm excited for it. I'm really excited for this series. I think it'll probably be about episode 2. I have some work I need to do for episode 2 before I can like really start streaming anything. But I'm excited. I think it'll be good. I'm excited. I think the series is really gonna get like going once I'm past the first like 2 episodes, because at the minute a lot of the videos like, here's all the stuff I want to do, but you know, we've also got to like, okay, that was a motorbike. I don't know if you guys heard that or not, but it's also a lot of it at the minute. It's like, oh, I really want to do this, but I need to like get set up in the world and stuff. So I think episode 1 and 2 are going to really be like setting the foundations of the world, and then like after that, full speed ahead, building some cool stuff. You know. And I'm excited. But we've got the grass I wanted at least, which will be good for terraforming. Yeah, like stuff like this, it's really like making me like remember what like the best part of this server is, and that's like so many servers. This is not shared to any server I've been on, right? But and like any like servers out there, right? But so many servers that I've been on that are just popular servers, they'll like other servers I know of will just kind of like, they'll be going like steady, and then like life gets in the way, you know, people get busy, whatever, and then it's like, oh, no one's really playing, so we'll end the server. And even like outside of making videos and stuff and streaming, so many of my servers with friends over like the past like 5 years will be really active for like 2 weeks. We'll hit the ground running, we'll all come up with great ideas, and they'll be like, oh, you know, things come up, people get busy, less people log on, and eventually everyone just kind of like, oh, we'll just end the server, right? And like the best thing about Basic SMP is like the fact that I'm not gonna end it unless there's like an actual reason. And like this month, I've logged on like twice. A lot of people haven't been on this month, right? Like a lot of people haven't been on this month because, you know, people are busy, you know. Like obviously I've got work, people have like classes and stuff, but I'm not gonna end it because of that, because it's such a waste. And that's how it's been going like almost 2 years. Because if I turn around the first second it got in, like people stopped playing for a bit, server would have ended in like a month or like 2 months, right? But it's Like, I know people will come back is the thing. I know people will play. Like, even if I'm on for like a week and no one else logs on, like, I know like everyone on the server just cares a ton about the server, and it's great. Like, and it is just like commitment, and it's also like when new SMP start, because like especially me, right? Like, when I joined Kingdoms 1, when I joined Kingdoms 2, I stream them way more than Basic SMP. But like that's just kind of how it goes, because it's like the newest thing. So obviously you're gonna kind of work towards that, and you're gonna like put your time into that. And it's just like letting the server breathe is such like a huge thing. Like, anyone making SMP, that's my main advice. Like, obviously, if no one's playing for a bit and you need to end the server because like finance or whatever, obviously do that, right? But like, if the only reason you're ending it is because people haven't logged on in a bit, like, unless everyone's like fully lost interest, just keep it going for a bit, you know? This server's so sick, man. I love this server, which seems hypocritical. Like, seems, I don't know, but with the fact that like I own it, right? It seems a bit like big-headed or whatever, but like, genuinely, I just love playing on this server. Maybe I haven't seen this. Is like the server. We should probably get rid of the Christmas stuff, shouldn't we? It's March. It's almost April. Yeah, like, if we ended the second the server got inactive, none of this would be here. And like, that's the thing. And everyone's working on such cool things. Like, have you guys seen Gummy City? Gummy City is so cool. Like, look at this, man. He's got like a full, it won't load in at the minute for some reason, but like, there we go, look at it. It's loaded, it's still not fully loaded in, but it's huge. He's got like a full bloody office building that he's just built. It looks so cool. It's like fully, it's pretty much like fully interiorized and like furnished. It's crazy. Also, Kira's river that working on is really cool. I know she streamed it recently, but she's also been doing work off stream. But like, look how cool this is. They did what I haven't and actually connected the water together. But like, there's so much like stuff going on. It's so cool. I've got over here as well. But yeah. Like, genuinely, like, I cannot wait for the 2-year anniversary of Basic SMP. I've got a video that I really need to get to work on soon if I want it out for the 2-year. But I'll tell you guys, right? Because like, a lot of videos I don't really want to mention in case, like, you know, like, I don't want to get people's expectations up that it'll be done and then it just never gets done. And like, but this is what I've had in the like the idea for so long, because I've said since the server started that I'll do a world tour. Now the thing is, world tours take forever. Like, it's so much editing and it's so much stuff. But I also want to like interview everyone on the server, just not like how their time's been on it and like their builds. Because I realized the issue with me doing a world tour of the server is the video will be stacked weirdly in focuses, because I know all the details of my mega base, right? Like, I know like the full. Also, this is so cool. Gummy's museum is sick. Let me go in so I don't get blown up, but I'll show you guys around this in a second. But like, the thing is, I know like a lot more about my base than anyone on the server, and that works for everyone. Everyone knows the most about their base, right? Just because they built it. Like, they know what they're planning to do with it, they know what their ideas are, they know their inspirations, stuff like that. Well, like, I can talk for like half an hour about like my base, but then if I go to someone like Gummies or Jens or whatever, right, I can talk about it and how cool it is, but I can't add like anything that noteworthy in like a tour sense, aside from like a couple like tidbits. But it's just kind of like, yeah, this is a really cool build, right? Because I know every time I've looked around the server on stream, it's always just kind of like, yeah, this is a really cool build. So what I want to do is talk to everyone about like, you know, what are your inspirations? How's, you know, what are you planning? How's the build? What are your inspirations? All that stuff, and get them to like walk through it. And also, the best part of this museum, by the way, is Gummy actually just stole all these things from people's bases. Like, if I go to the 1 year thing, this is genuinely just missing. I in general replaced the spot he stole this from the back rooms, but he did steal it. Capybara is no longer outside of Curious Gate. We also have the dragon egg up here now. Isn't that cool? Dragon egg. We've got paintings and stuff. It's such a cool build. Yeah, so that's my idea. I want to get people to like discuss their builds and like their inspirations and stuff. And obviously I'll talk about mine. And I think I'll probably split into 2 videos so it's easier to edit, and just try and get the player one out before the 1 year. And then I'll do one that's like a part 2 technically, that'll be communal areas, so like spawn and the 1 year area and campplate and stuff. And then the first video will be fully dedicated to like everyone's base, just so that like it's not a 2-hour video or whatever. But yeah. Can't wait to interview Galaxy on the mega base that they've constructed. That'd be such a fun conversation. Galaxy, my good friend who hasn't been on the server in many years, like since the server started 2 years ago, why did you build your house like this? Like, I don't know, just build a house in it. Yeah, another thing about servers that I see a lot is I don't get why people kick members for an activity. Like, really? Because I get that it's annoying if you start a server and then like half the players just never log on, right? But it's also like, the way I see it, at least with Basic SMP, is like, oh, let's say someone like Matt likely very rarely will log on, right? But it goes from it being unlikely that they'll log on to 100% they'll ever log on if you just kick them. I mean, it's such a stupid thing. So that's why, you know, that's why, like, even people I know won't log on again. Because like I know Galaxy has like a bit of trouble running the mod pack because it is admittedly a bit too big. But like, you know, I'm still gonna kick him because like, you know. What's the point, you know? What a lovely base Rose has, by the way. I'm pretty sure this was the Secret Santa build Sinage did. What a cool bit. Oh! The cool thing about Rose's base is we play very like different times because they play later than me, right? And also like because of life, you know, you never really know when they're on. So I'll just like show up, have a look around the base, and then like bam, a new building's being constructed. Or like here, like a new building's half being built. It's really fun. Like, genuinely half these builds for me popped up overnight and it's really funny. Alrighty gang, it has been an incredible stream. Hopefully we won't crash into anything. It has been an incredible stream. I am quite tired and like I said, I already come up with a plan for this stream as I mainly just wanted to make sure multi-streaming worked. And it does. So if anyone is on Twitch, you know, I want to see some upcoming videos, wants to possibly watch streams on a different platform, we have YouTube. But on any platform, genuinely I appreciate you guys showing up so much. Especially because I haven't streamed in a while, but genuinely, like I said, some streams will be on YouTube, some streams will be only on Twitch. All streams will be on Twitch. Should be on Twitch, I should say. But any non-Minecraft streams will probably only be on Twitch. And then will be uploaded to the VOD channel afterwards. I am looking into shared chat. Like I said, I kind of set this up a bit before stream. I'm looking into shared chat. I need to double check because I'm pretty sure they changed terms of service on Twitch to say you're allowed shared chat now. Before, people had it, but like it wasn't really an enforced rule, but like if you were caught with it, you know, there was a rule you weren't allowed shared chat. But I think they've changed it now, but I need to look into it. But hopefully we'll be able to get shared chat sorted. But Jenny, thank you all for joining. Like I said, this has been a lot of fun. And COD1 video will be coming soon. I'll be live tomorrow, probably playing either the game Radiolite, I think it's called. Let me double check. I have two options. Like I said, I want to do more streams now that I'm streaming more inconsistently. I want to play more games, but I don't want to just start series. Like Assassin's Creed Odyssey, we've been playing for so long. And I love Assassin's Creed Odyssey, but I kind of want to play other things. And I want to play more story games. So I bought two on the Steam sale. One is called Radiolite, which, like I said, I believe is kind of Fears to Fathom Firewatch-esque. Not entirely, but like kind of, right? And it looks very cool. And the other game I got is called A Short Hike, and it's just like a chill, cozy game. From what I've heard. I don't know fully too much about it, but it looks really cute. It looks really cozy. So we think one of them. I believe from looking it up, it says they both about 2 hours each. Not 2 hours, about 4 or 5 hours. So tomorrow I'll probably go live a bit earlier than usual and just play through one of them as much as possible, because I'm trying to do games that I can get done in like a stream or two, similar to how we usually play Firewatch. Speaking of which, we'll have to play Firewatch at some point this year. The yearly replay. We'll see when. We'll see when. Might be more into summer. It's only spring now. But I'm so excited for future content stuff. And like I said, I'm really excited for this video to come out. Genuinely, this Call on World's really fun. And a lot of cool stuff happened in the first like recording session bit. So I'm excited. But yeah. Hold on. Right. I'll see you all in the next one. Let me end the YouTube stream. Thank you everyone for joining on YouTube. I'll see you guys in the next one, which will be eventually. I don't know when the next one is, but there should be a video out by the end of the week. Hopefully, have a good rest of your evening, day, night, whatever it is for you guys. I'll see you next time. Bye, gang. You'll no longer be live. End stream. That's the one. Very cool. Very cool.